Hi, I'm Morgan Celeste Paley, and I have the great honor and privilege of introducing the one and only Bella Zafer. When you hear the name Bella Zafer, your automatic first thought might be her incredible bowling skills or how smart and kind she is. Because, well, she is always able to be authentically herself, and all of those make up the Bella we know. She is always a solid and dependable person who will always help anyone who asks. And you can always trust that she will be honest with her incredibly quick wit. Not only is Bella smart, kind, funny, and a killer bowler, but she is excessively cool. I have even heard that she was born cool. On top of everything, Bella is unimaginably artistic and is going on to do great things. I know she has something amazing to share with us today. The astonishing Bella Faith Zafer.
To this day, I cannot tell you why I did it. I don't know which tempted me more that afternoon, the pink frosting or the rainbow sprinkles. Nevertheless, I do know that some devilish power took control of my 12-year-old self that day before soccer practice and drove me to eat Madison Motley's cookie. A few of you may be thinking, poor thing, she was just really hungry, but you would be wrong. I just remember looking down at a cookie on the ground and thinking, I want that. Followed by, no one is looking, followed by me quickly scanning the 6th grade hallway for security cameras. That's when I made my move. I will never forget the distinct feeling of total panic when Miss Bettis sat the entire soccer team down to ask that whoever had taken Madison's cookie confess right away. I immediately became paralyzed with fear. The part I feel worst about today is that I proceeded to start rumors that other people had taken the cookie at practice later that same day, secretly knowing the truth the whole time. That night when I got home, I cracked. The guilt had become too great, so great I could not even bring myself to complete my ancient history homework, a crime no St. Mary's girl has ever had the courage to commit. My mom walked into my room to find me bawling, crying on the ground. This was it, I thought. My fate had been decided. I would live the rest of my middle and high school life going down a rebellious path that I began that day. My concerned mother, assuming I had experienced some sort of extreme trauma, asked, "What is wrong?" To which I managed to reply through monstrous tears, "Mom, I did something bad." Soon after, I had completely confessed to what I had done. My somewhat relieved mother then told me to call Madison and apologize. Madison, seemingly alarmed by my hysterics, attempted to comfort me, telling me that it was okay and she appreciated my apology. I will forever be grateful for her sympathetic and caring reaction. Long story short, the next day, my mom sent me to school with a whole box of cookies for Madison that I secretly put in her locker when no one was looking. But for many years after, I could not fully enjoy one of those cookies without the bitter memory of that sinful day. As you can probably tell, this incident is vividly ingrained in my memory. This begs the question, are our most vivid memories of the times at which we were at fault? If this is true, maybe this is our conscience's way of constantly reminding us to not repeat the same mistakes we have already made. In this way, our memory serves as our own moral leader through our lives, helping us decipher what we believe to be right and wrong based on an accumulation of these little past experiences, comprised of our triumphs and mistakes. Each of our lives contains a string of continuous tiny moments, just like my cookie stealing incident. Whether we remember them vividly or not, regardless if they have a significant impact on the rest of the world, each of these tiny moments shapes us to be the people we are right this second. At the risk of stating the obvious, this realization means we will never be the same exact people we are one day to the next. Never in a million years did my 6th grade self think I would stand here and give my senior speech about stealing a cookie. This ever-changing nature of humans is what makes each of us so unique. Each of our lives, while maybe similar on a broader level, is differentiated by these tiny moments and how we act during them. Philosopher Heraclitus described his philosophy of the universe when he said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice." Just like each of us, a river is constantly moving and changing, and is never the same in one exact spot from one moment to the next. We should be mindful of every moment, knowing that it will shape us or others in some way to be the people we are in the next moment and the next, even if it is just in the tiniest unnoticeable way. I am so grateful that the majority of my moments so far have been spent with my amazing class of 2019, each one shaping me to be the person I am today. I hope each of you recognize the impact of all our shared moments and can embrace every small experience you will go on to have, knowing it will be another amazing piece of the puzzle that will make up your future self. Thank you.